Is it just me, or am I starting to get really, really, really hungry? All right, we're over here by Scorpion, and we want to talk about the different types of food options you have here at Tampa, Busch Gardens Tampa. So we break it down into 4 different categories. You've got the specialty restaurants here. These are the fancier ones here where you actually sit down, you have wait staff, and you're able to pretty much have a nice little air-conditioned meal here in the middle of Tampa, Florida. Those are the specialty or the high-end restaurants. Now, most of them you're going to have here is what we call quick serve, where you go in there, they have pre-made food. You walk in there, you pick your burgers, you pick your fries, you pick your cheesesteaks or Chinese food. You sit down with your tray and you eat. Those are, of course, the quick serve. Then, of course, you got the snack bars, which, you know, you have a lot of them there. You go over there, you got a Rita's. These are basically, you go there, you can get ice cream, you can get funnel cake, stuff like that. They don't have a huge menu, but you walk up there, kind of like a quick serve, but it's all specialty. And then, of course, you've got, what I really like about Busch Gardens parks is you've got the bars. So when you go over to the bars and stuff like that, you've got your choice of alcohol or non-alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. And a perfect example of that is right here with the Dragon's Den, where you can actually get some food there. So those are different kind of categories there. They're on the right hand side if you didn't see them before. And without further ado, let's go show you all the food options you got here at Busch Gardens Tampa. All right, so here's the entrance and exit to the park. And the first thing you see food-wise when you come in here is Zamora Cafe. Now, they're adding a patio, which is going to be coming soon. You'll see some construction walls for that, but this is one of the main food courts here. And this is has a lot of different aspects, so we want to make sure we show you everything here. So right over there, that's where the patio bar is going to be in a couple of months. But right here, you got a lot of seating, and this is literally the first place you hit when you come into this, come into the park. So we're going to go inside real quick here. We're going to show you. They have the pickup mobile ads and all that stuff here, but we'll show you a couple of the things that they have here. So they got the cheeseburger, grilled chicken sandwich, chicken fingers. So think of this as the typical place that you would go to, you know, get basic food and stuff like that. If you're looking for amusement park food, this is where you want to go. Currently, they have a burger special: 2 cheeseburgers with fries, 2 fountain drinks for $40, and then they have the signature cheesecake for $8 and stuff like that. But yes, this is basically a standard area here. So let me check and see what we got real quick here. If they got a. See if I can enter over here just to show you the menu. All right, to show you the menu, pretty much the burgers are about $15, chicken fingers about $16, $17. So, and you can use that barcode right there to actually skip the line. So if you're looking to do that, but like I said, this is your typical amusement park area and amusement park fare. You get burgers here, you get chicken fingers, and you get chicken sandwiches. So if you're looking for that basic stuff, this is where you want to go. The Zamora Cafe, which is right in the front of the park, and a good way to grab a quick dinner before you leave. So what do you think about this place? Is it worth it, or is it just too boring? Let us know in the comments section. All right, so right outside the animal section here and the animal interactions, right there's a train, right there's a sky ride. But we want to talk about the Kenya Canteen and refreshments right here. So right now it's early in the day, so you know, no lines yet, but I wanted to show you what they have here at the Kenya Canteen there. So you've got jumbo smoked turkey legs for $17.30. Funnel cake sundaes, which looks delicious, and waffle cone. So this is pretty much a nice little snack bar here. So if you need a little pick-me-up, definitely make sure you check out the Kenya Canteen here. And yet again, it's right across from all the animal interactions and such like that. So if you find yourself this side of the park, this is where you want to go. All right, guys, right there is Cheetah Hunt. And of course, if you're waiting in line, right here is Cheetah Snacks. So this is a typical snacks bar here. That's pretty much right before you get to Cheetah Hunt. But let me show you what the menu is real quick here. Big crowd today. It is Black Friday. Excuse me, guys. Can you move up? I want to get the menu quick. Okay. All right, so here you get your Dippin Dots, you get your cotton candy, churros, and a pretzel. So typical little stand you got there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. But that is Cheetah Snacks, what you're going to find when you right before you get to the main food areas. All right, every section of the park has a marquee restaurant, and here at the Totttopia section, all the way by Phoenix Rising, and of course the old Scorpion, is the Dragonfire Grill. So we're gonna walk in here. There's actually shows here, but we're not doing it, that's for a show time, but they do have shows at 1, 3:30, 6, 2:15, and 5, which is usually a piano guy here, but we're gonna walk in here real quick and show you all the different food options here at the Dragonfire Grill. And first thing is they have the Coaster Coffee right here, where it's basically Starbucks. But when you come here and stuff like that, you got your cafe lattes and all those kind of things, frappuccinos and all that. So that is the Coaster Cafe, which is inside. Now, theater-wise here, this place is beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the Fest House over at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg here. So there's the stage, and we'll show you that in a second, but let's go through all the food options real quick here. Now, this is a typical kind of place where you have 5 or 6 different stations that you can go into. So you walk through here, and of course the all-day dining deal works here. Eat, drink all day for a set price. So we come over here. First thing you're going to see is the beverage station, which has, they actually have ices, which is nice. Let me darken that up just a little bit here so you can see the ices. So you got mixed up ices, lemonade and all that kind of stuff there with the drinks. And over here you actually got the sandwiches. You got chicken pesto, paninis, you got salads, and you got desserts. So right here's what the salads look like with the salad dressing. Come to this far side here, you actually got the pizzas. You got pepperoni and cheese, and you got a kids menu, of course. Pepperoni and cheese are the same price. So, and then you got garlic knots, fresh fruit, and stuff like that. Now desserts, they got pineapple coconut cheesecake. I had that yesterday, it's fantastic. Coaster cupcakes, clementine oranges, stuff like that. So that's the pizza station. Right here's what the desserts look like. There's the cookies, there's the oranges and all that. And the next station here is chicken tenders. You have the tower for $23, which is just so many. You got cream and cheese sauce, bacon bits, seasoned fries. It's a whole tower. But you also got chicken tenders for $19. So that's there. Here's some more of the dessert section here. This section here, of course, is the burger section here. They got 2 sandwiches, bacon, cheeseburgers, chicken, or Beyond Burgers for $30. Mac and cheese is the side here, and that's what we got there. And the last but not least is the Asian Walk, where you have a pick 2 combo for $22. You have beef, broccoli, chicken, orange chicken, vegetable stir fry, kids menu, and stuff like that. So then you come over here, you actually got some more desserts. You got more of a fixing bar for your burgers. Right there is the cheesecakes and stuff like that. And then you come over here to the cashier section, and you can basically pay there. And then last but not least, what I want to show you is, like I said, you got plenty of seating here, but they do have shows, and most of the shows here are a piano bar. And the guy is fantastic. I actually was here 2 years ago, and he did a full show, and it's one of the best shows. But really, this is just like the Fest House at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It's one of the premier places to eat. Like I said, it's pretty much like a quick serve kind of place there. So it's not a signature restaurant, but it is a quick serve. And that is, you got the whole lighting section up there and stuff. So this is the Dragonfire Grill here at the Totttopia section of Busch Gardens, Tampa. You know what? Sometimes it gets pretty hot there when you're looking at flamingos. So if you get a little hot there, come over here. You got a nice little Coca-Cola stand right outside the food and drink area here. And here you actually got both. You got drinks for the kids with cotton candy, and then drinks for the adults. You can still get the cotton candy either way, so we're good. Yeah, cotton candy is good for either one, all right? But this one, 21 or over. This one, as long as you can take the bubbles. All right, so right there you go. All right, right by the animal interactions, there is a Dippin Dots here. Yet again, early in the morning, so it's not open yet here, but if you're looking for your Dippin Dots, you got ice cream novelties, cotton candy for about $9.50. But some of the other stuff you got here, let me brighten it up a little bit here, is the Dippin Dots High Noon Seltzer. So flavors I got here is ice, cherry blue raz, Frozati dough, and then the standards ones here and stuff like that. And because this is a Busch Gardens park, you actually got some alcohol. So if you're over here waiting in line to get on your animal adventure, make sure you check out the Dippin Dots. All right, we're at the front of the park here, right by the Zamora Cafe. But, everybody needs to have coffee. And, of course, if you want coffee, you kind of got to go to Coaster Coffee, which is basically a Starbucks. But it has been rebranded to the Coaster Cafe. And the other thing they have here is a lot of different snacks. So they got donuts right here, which I like. Glazed squares, you got honey glaze, s'mores is good, Oreo, caramel, oh, the apple caramel looks good. Then you've got old fashions and all that kind of stuff there with scones. Here you actually got Cobra's Curse, which is nice. You actually got displays of the different coasters, so that's Cobra's Curse, which is nice. And then over here you've got, the Danishes are $7.50, cannolis are $8.50, chocolate croissants are $7, turnovers of that. And you got some other donuts here and stuff like that. So I give them credit there on that end. Now if you come over here, the main coaster they got showing off here, of course, is the big boy Iron Gwazi, which is just simply beautiful. Love the work they have here and all that. But here is your Starbucks, which is basically Coaster Cafe. We can get your espressos, the mochas. You actually get non-coffee stuff, pineapple, passion fruit, mango, dragon fruit, stuff like that. But that is the main thing here. And then over here, which is currently closed, but they actually do have a funnel cake station here, handcrafted funnel cakes, which is closed right now, might be getting refurb. But you've got 3 different places here. You got the funnel cakes, you got the Coaster Cafe, and then you got all the desserts that you can want right here. So if you need to pick me up at the end of the day, let us know and hit the Coaster Coffee Company. All right, so when they opened up Iron Gwazi, they did a few things. They added gift shops, a game area, Gwazi gliders, but we're here for the Let's Eat. So there's actually 2 different food locations right here. So the first one's called the Watering Hole, and this one it has the, let me make this a little bit darker here. They have the Twisted Tonics, cool off power-ups. You can get it with alcohol or without alcohol. And they've got a lot of different ones here. They got the Wine Gwazi, which is raspberry freeze with dragon fruit, coconut rum, and mango poppers. Head Rush, which is blue raspberry, margarita, tequila, and strawberry poppers. The Thrill Seeker, which that one looks good. Strawberry Quencher vodka and strawberry poppers. G-Force, which is mango berry punch vodka with mango jelly. And then Twist and Turn, which is mango refresher, tequila, and poppers. And then if you're not looking for that non-alcoholic, you got bubble teas. You got bubble tea with strawberry mango, perfect storm blue raspberry, pink dragon, and then tropical thunder. Now also you can get popcorn here and some beers, but that's not the only food thing they got here. If you come over to the other side, 45 minute wait for Iron Gwazi. Not too bad actually. It is a very busy day here, but I only got another 2 hours, so I'm not going to be able to jump on Gwazi. But the second food area that you would get is Gwazi dogs for Iron Gwazi here, and this is a typical hot dog stand here. So but they also have some drinks here. So you got Busch Garden Blueberry Smash Bourbon, you got Black Rose with gin, Passion Heights with an ale, and then you got the hot dogs. Now over here is the pricing, because you always want to know what the pricing is here. The Gwazi dogs are foot-long all-beef hot dogs, and those are $15. Of course, you get discounts. The drafts aren't too bad. The canned seltzers, craft beers are $15. So, but Gwazi dogs is brand new because it wasn't here when I was here last time. But you can get your drinks and you can get Iron Gwazi. What else could you ask for here when you're looking for something to eat? All right, we're in Stanleyville. Right there's the falls and right there's the sky ride. But we're here to show you all the different food stands. So as you walk over this way here, you got the Flume drink zone, which is a nice little stand here, which let me brighten up a little bit here. And here you can get bottled beer, you get high noon seltzers, canned wines, frozen daiquiris and stuff like that. So this is the Flume drink zone. It's basically a alcoholic and refill galore. So if that's what you're looking for, this is where you want to be if you're at this part of the park. All right, so right here is Phoenix Rising, and right next to Phoenix Rising is Twisted Tails Pretzel, which also has big pretzels and of course food there. And of course the all dining deal is good here. But when you come here, you actually have the pizza pretzel platter for $14. Pizza pretzel for a little bit less, 20 cents less. You might as well get the platter. Pretzel dogs, bacon pretzels and all that. And you got beer and such. You also got caramel corn, you got cotton candy and all that. You got water. And here are some looks of the different pretzels here. You've got there's the pizza pretzels right there. You've got cheese sauces, cinnamon pretzel, which would be the one I would go with. And then of course you got ice cold beer. So while your kids are on Phoenix Rising and you want to get something to eat, this would be the location to go right here. The whole 9 yards. Nice little decorating, nicely air conditioned. So if you're looking for a quick little snack while your kids are on Phoenix Rising or over here around Falcon's Fury, definitely make sure you check out the Twisted Tails Pretzel. All right, guys, this is the main area here. The Serengeti Overlook has the Draft Bar, Treetop Kitchen, which has Latin African inspired cuisine, and Oasis Pizza. So we're gonna walk up there real quick here. We're gonna show you all the different things that they got because this is pretty much, I consider this to be the main food area here at the park. Now, it is a very busy day. So with the Draft Bar, you got handcrafted cocktails, wines, brews, indoor-outdoor seating. With Oasis, you got pizza and sandwiches. And Treetop, you've got coastal cats, which I think is pretty interesting. So we're gonna come up here real quick. Now, if you want to know where we're at, that's the Serengeti Overlook. But if you look this way, right there is Cheetah Hunt. So it's right across from Cheetah Hunt. And this is probably my favorite places to eat, especially my favorite. This is literally my favorite bar to go to. So let's go in here real quick here, and we're going to show you everything you need to know when you get in here. So the Treetop is open from 11 to 5 today, and this would be pretty much just like the Spring Top room. It would be one of your higher end places to eat. So come up here real quick. So of course it's on the top floor. And let me come in here real quick. All right, I had to check real quick here, but we are good to go. Now this is the Treetop Kitchen. This is the pretty much the most, you know, along with the Spring Taproom, this is one of the nicer places here. You have to check in here, and you have to wait to be seated. So this is a specialty one. But you look at the rooms. This is an indoor room here, and you got a nice little decor and all that kind of stuff here. And this, like I said, is a sit-down. So this is a specialty restaurant. This is one of the few at the park here. And as we come over this way, you can eat indoors and outdoors. Today is a very hot day, so most people are sitting indoors here. But like I said, you got full room here, different dining. Now to get the menu, you're going to hit the QR code there, so it is paperless. And because it's paperless and stuff like that, I can't really show you the menu, but pretty much they do have some scallops. They have a fancier fare, so it's not as bad as other places. So this is part of the outdoor dining experience here. You got the train. Right there is the Serengeti section with drafts, and we'll be showing you more of that on the Draft Bar and stuff like that. But you have your choice of sitting indoors or outdoors. Most people are sitting indoors because of how hot it is. And of course, this room here is the main dining room area there. So this is the Treetop. Definitely, like I said, for if you're looking for a higher end meal, this is where you want to go. Check out the QR codes on the tables on that end there. But this is the specialty restaurant here at Busch Gardens Tampa. All right, we're in the Jungala section here, and they've got a couple little snack bars here. They got a snack bar here right by Congo River Rapids, which is closed right now here, but pretty much here looks like you've got, it's closed for the season, it looks like, but yeah, that's a station there. And then over here you got a Coca-Cola Freestyle, which of course is the new machines where you actually get the QR code and you can go right in there and get your drinks. So 2 more refreshment stations right by Congo River. All right, you just got into Busch Gardens Tampa. Right there's guest relations. So what do you have to hit first? You got to go to Village Snacks, right? You have been waiting in line forever. And here we got some stilt walkers, which is always nice, but this is Village Snacks right in the front, right by the restrooms. And here you've got Dippin Dots, and mostly Dippin Dots and popcorn. So the chips are $6, popcorn is 10, cotton candy's 10, churros are 9, and then you got the Dippin Dots here. So always got to go for a soft pretzel at the end of the night, but as you can tell, this is a popular place here. So as soon as you come in, first thing you're going to hit is Village Snacks. All right, you know, if you're over at the Sesame Street Safari of Fun, you always are going to get hungry. So right over here, this is Easter weekend, but if you come over here, you got the Snackageti tribal treats. And here you can actually get just, you know, some small little stuff here. I do like the name, the Snackageti, but you get Uncrustable plate, hot dog plate, popcorn, cotton candy, and you got the non-alcoholic boba drinks there. Tropical Thunder, Magic Potion, Fairy Berry, Green Dream, and Boba Blues. So that's what you get right here over at the Serengeti Treats. All right by the Dragonfire Grill is the Dragon's Den, and this is one of the locations. There's a few of them here. They actually have specialty cocktails. They've got right here the Dragon's Breath, which is spicy dragon fruit quencher. Magic Dragon with raspberry, dragon fruit with dragon stackery, molten lava, which is mango, which is probably the one I go with. Then you got Wings of Fire, and then down here you got the non-alcoholic ones. We want that one better, but here you got Beast Slayers, Secret Keepers, Side Quest, Merlin's Magic, and Sky Chaser. So let us know in the comment section which drink you would go with there. I'm probably going with the $15 top shelf, but for $9 you can also get it for the kids, or if you're looking for something that's not quite alcoholic. So it's right over here, the Dragon's Den, which is located right next to the Fireside Grill. All right, so how are you liking the food options so far here at Busch Gardens Tampa? I figured for the midway point there, we're going to show you a little bit of the beauty of this park here. It is not just food, it's not just rides, it's also a lot of nature here. So, but if you like what we're doing, make sure you check out our channel. It's a simple click for you, but it means a lot to us. And without further ado, let's go back to Let's Eat at Busch Gardens Tampa. All right, right here by Tigris, but you come around this way, you actually can get to my favorite place to eat in the entire park here. And right here they actually have a special thing, a bourbon peach barbecue basket for $26. And that of course is the Smokehouse. So over here it's called Zambia Smokehouse. You can get Texas style brisket, St. Louis barbecue ribs, smoked chicken, salads, and the whole 9 yards. Look at that marshmallow pie there. So this is my favorite place. Of course it is on the all day dining deal, which you can actually get the all day dining deal for $60 for an adult, $30 for a kid, and you get to eat every 90 minutes. So if you like to eat, that's the way to go there. But let me come over this way. I'm going to come around the backside just so I can show the menu real quick. So now this is kind of like a Cedar Fair kind of park where you come on in here and you actually can pick your food. You got Texas brisket for $24, St. Louis style barbecue ribs for $23, smoked chicken. I'm going to make that a little darker here so you can read it. There you go. Smoked chicken for $22. Then you got chicken salad, you got different hots and colds, and you got drinks. So you have all that stuff here. Actually, this is a better way to check it right here. So Texas style is $24, St. Louis is $23, smoked chicken is $23. Over here you got hot and cold sides, got clementine and fresh grapes, strawberries, watermelon, mac and cheese, baked beans, seasoned fries, pickle, gotta be a heck of a pickle, carrots, and coleslaw. And then over here you got all the different drinks, but look at the desserts. S'more cheesecake, coaster cupcakes, vanilla pudding, chocolate pudding, fruit cobbler, jumbo cookie, and chocolate brownie. So that is everything that you can see here at the Smokehouse. Yet again, this is by far the best location. You come here, you can pay. But this is the best location. And the other thing too is you can actually check out SheiKra, good old SheiKra, or you can come over here and here's SheiKra, or you can check out Tigris. So it's right underneath SheiKra is where you can find the Smokehouse. And yet again, it is my personal favorite place to eat when I'm at Busch Gardens Tampa. All right, so right outside of Totttopia Theater and Phoenix Rising is Totttopia, people. This is a dream come true for people who love tots. Here you actually have loaded smoked brisket tots for $17.50, wild chicken tots with jalapeno cheese sauce for $17.50. You got crazy bacon ranch tots, cheesy tots, the whole 9 yards here. So if you like tots, this is where you want to go to get tots. So, and then also right here, the wild chicken tots kind of look pretty good there, but this is Totttopia, playing off their name there. Oh, I can show? Great. Here they actually have examples of it here. So this one here, it looks like it's the bacon tots here. Here's the cheesy tots. Over here is the pork barbecue tots, which are probably the ones I get. And here's the brisket tots. So here they are. This is a great little addition there. I love how they're actually having everything kind of play around with the Totttopia thing here. But pricing is great. And of course, if you have a membership or the meal plan, excuse me, is this part of the meal plan? Or is this extra? Nope, so this is not part of the meal plan here, but yet again, who can say no to wild chicken tots? So make sure you check out Totttopia here at Busch Gardens, Tampa. All right, so between Cobra's Curse and Montu, they have Serpent Snacks. And this is one of those newer places where you can go in and actually, basically just get your drinks right from the fountain and stuff with your barcode. So you got ices here, you got beer and all that. You got some ice cream, which is very good. And then over here you got the different choices of drinks and stuff like that, and popcorn. So Serpent Snacks is a good place while your kids are grabbing stuff. You can actually enjoy the different drinks. So definitely make sure you check it out. All right, so we just finished the Treetop, so we're going to come down here. We're going to show you Oasis Pizza next. So Oasis Pizza is pretty much the best pizza in the place here, and this is more of a, while the Treetop is a sit-down specialty restaurant, this is a grab-and-go here. And here you got the different pizza specials, 2 pepperoni pizzas, and these look like the French bread pizzas that you get there. $35, and then you get 2 fountain drinks there. But as you can tell by the crowd there, this is really good pizza and stuff like that. People really do enjoy this pizza. It is some of the best pizza in the park, and you can have your choice of pepperoni or cheese. But the funny thing about it is they're the same price, so it doesn't matter if it's pepperoni or cheese. It's all the same price. So, and then of course you get your drinks here. So if you're looking for pizza, this is where you want to go, Oasis Pizza. So if you're eating Oasis Pizza, you saw the line, but you didn't really see where you could actually go. Here you actually have a whole patio along here where you could actually eat outdoors, and have a small little indoor section here, but this is where you want to go to enjoy the pizza after you get it. So people were asking about, hey, what about the seating? I already know what you guys were thinking. I wanted to show you that there is some outdoor seating right here, and of course you got the indoor seating right here with air conditioning. So, and it's a small little area there, so that's where you go. All right, we're in the back of the park. Right there's Scorpion, right there's Dragonfire, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But right away, the first thing I want to show you guys is a little taste of Philadelphia here in the middle of Tampa, which is a snack bar connected to Dragonfire, and that is Rita's, people. We have a Rita's. And if you know anything about me, I'm a pro Rita's guy here. And you got the staples here. You got taste flavors, mango, cherry, cotton candy, lemon, and sugar-free dragon fruit. Custard flavors are as usual here. And the prices are actually not too bad here. Right there's Falcon's Fury. You can hear that kicking off. But yeah, like I said, on a hot day, which seems to be every day we're here in Tampa, you can actually go to Rita's right here in the Totttopia section. A little taste of Philly in Tampa. All right, so we're right in front of Abby Kadabi's garden here, which is a cute little alcove here, but I'm heading out here. This is one of the more beautiful sections of the park, but I'm heading here because you got the flamingos right there, and you got this pond, but this is where they have a lot of the food and wine. It's more of an event area. It's kind of like a gray area. So even though this is a special event, it is a food area too. So I want to show you this area up here, but this is probably one of the more beautiful areas of the park. And like I said, right there is the food and wine, which is going on right now. So some of these areas are going to be around, some are not. But in particular, what I want to show you here is, so this is the stand that's just here for food and wine, number 15 and stuff like that. Apple cobbler, crab cakes, lobster roll, and stuff like that. And like I said, these things are not open right now, or they're just opened up right now. Over here, this is station number 16, where you can get the lanyards and stuff. But my main thing is, I want to show you Spring's Taproom. So this is one of their nicer food places. This would be the specialty food area. This is the one that, if you're looking for top-end food, this is where I would go. And they're open from 11 till park closes. And what's great about this is you've got a lot of different cocktails. So you got draft beers right here, mango cart weeds and all that, and those rotate. And then you got a great little tap supply, mango carts there, Yingling. So I still got my home beer here. Then you actually got the frozen drinks, all that kind of stuff there, Bacardis and all that. And like I said, you got a really nice bar. It's very air conditioned in here, and it's a nice secluded area here. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here on the drink menu. You've got handcrafted ones. You got the Busch Belvedere, Apollo Spritz, the Daza, Old Fashioned, Honey Margaritas, the Hemingway, and you got some food here too: chicken paninis, turkey sandwiches, pretzel bites, and all that kind of stuff here. But you got full bar here. You got great seating. You come over to this side quick here. And like I said, they got a rotating draft list. So if you're here to actually get away from the crowds and grab something to drink or eat, this is where I would go. Let me pull this back a little bit here to make sure that we get to the full thing here. So, but this is the Spring House. Got TVs, they got the whole 9 yards here. This is the marquee place to grab a drink or grab something to eat when you're here at Busch Gardens. This would be what I would call the specialty or the top end restaurant. All right, if the line gets too big at the Zamora Cafe, make sure you head over here because you got a nice little Coca-Cola area here where you can actually get your cup filled up. These are the ones where you can scan the QR code. You got a lot of different things here. You got all your drinks right there. You got Bavarian pretzels, you got soda, you got ices, and popcorn. So right here in front of the Coaster Coffee Company and the Stilt Walkers, that's where you can find all your quick drink needs right there. All right, we're back here at the Dragonfire Grill, and here they actually got Coaster Coffee, which is pretty much, you see that at all the parks nowadays. They're Coaster Coffee, where you can actually get, it's Starbucks basically, cooler name than Starbucks, but got espresso, iced coffee, refreshers, frappuccinos, and all that kind of stuff here. You even got the Tivana teas. So you kind of got the whole 9 yards there. So if you're looking for coffee, if you're over here in the Totttopia section by Falcon's Fury and Scorpion and stuff like that, you can grab some coffee here at the Coaster Coffee Company. All right, so right here's the splashdown for SheiKra, but we already talked about the Zambia Smokehouse, but they actually, when it's overcrowded, which I'm actually surprised they're not doing it today, but when it does get a little bit more crowded, they actually have the Smokehouse Express. It's barbecue time, so here if you're not looking for a full meal, you're just looking for a quick hit here, you got smoked turkey legs. Let me make that a little bit darker for you. So they got smoked turkey legs, they got smoked sausage sandwiches for 19, meal for 2 for 37, chips. They got the craft cocktails, and they have the drinks. So when it gets a little bit more crowded, you can always grab the Smokehouse Express. All right, so we're at the front of the park right here, and it's also the front of the park, it's also the exit, and this is Moroccan Delights, which is an ice cream place. Now this isn't a typical ice cream place. This has a lot of different sundaes. Here you got the berry cheesecake sundae. You also have, let me brighten that up a little bit there, you got the brownie supreme. Over here you got the whoopie pie, the old-fashioned banana split, that's a classic for me. Root beer dream, and then you've got different full bowls and stuff like that. So we're gonna go inside real quick here just to show you this ice cream parlor. But they got shakes, they've got sundaes, the whole 9 yards. Like I said before, when you're looking for the sundaes, you actually have the berry cheesecake for $15.50, whoopie pie, or the donut quake. Those are $15. The specialty sundaes are delightful bowl, which is $26. That's gotta be huge. The banana split is $15, and of course the brownie supreme is only $12. So, and then you can also get floats for $10 and different ice creams. So this is Moroccan Delights, which is, like I said, right in front of the park. So as soon as you come in, this is going to be right here. And I want to show you that ice cream one more time because it looks fantastic, especially the old-fashioned banana split. The berry cheesecake looks good, but I gotta go with the berry split. Which one would you go for? Delightful bowl, which is choice of ice cream, full of candy toppings, waffle straws, glazed donut, hot fudge, whipped cream, raspberry swirl sprinkles, and a cherry. So that's why that is $26. That makes sense now, but let us know your thoughts on Moroccan Delight. All right, while you're standing here waiting on the turtles, there is a refreshing drink station right in front of the train station for the Serengeti Express. So there you actually got the different drinks. You got bubbles, and you've got soda and beer. So if you are getting ready to jump on the train and you need a last minute drink, we highly recommend checking out this stand. It is a portable stand, so it might not be here, but it seems like this one seems to be a good location. So right here's the sky ride going, but when you get into Jungala here, you actually have a drink area here, which has the Pepsi machines and mix-ups and all kind of stuff here. So you got beer, of course, because it is Busch Gardens. You got ices, and then you've got bottled water. So right outside Totttopia, by the Jungala section, is where you want to go to get these Jungala Market. All right, guys, my favorite place at the park is the draft bar. So you actually go through Oasis Pizza to get to the draft bar, but when you head over here, it's definitely worth the walk here. You enter this way for the draft bar. Let me make this a little bit darker. And what I love about this bar is their menu is some of the best. So you got local drafts, beer flights with 4 different ones. The toucan gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, and Safari Grays gives you 4. And those are $18 for those. You have the frozen drink one, the Hungry Tusker is one of my favorites. The Posh Puffin has vodka and frozen watermelon. And then of course you got the frozen Jack Daniels. And then of course you got your beers. And then if you want some food, they actually do have some food here. Roasted potatoes, pretzels, safari pretzels, and all that kind of stuff there. And then got the on tap, you actually have some drinks, so you can get, and they're $16 drinks, not too bad. You don't get a discount though, but you get margaritas, the thorn and berry with whiskey, mojitos, and all that kind of stuff here. So you got a full bar here, which is nice. But my favorite part of this is you've got indoor seating, which also works with Oasis. And here's the other side of the bar here. So you got this, or you got my favorite part of this park, which is you can come over here, and as you sit back and eat some pizza or have a beer, you can actually come over here, and right over there, that's where the drafts are. So the drafts aren't that close. It's a really hot day, but in the background there are drafts. Let me brighten up a little bit there, all the way back there. So there's a draft, all right? So it's not just a clever name, it is actually the Draft Bar, and it is by far my favorite place to grab a drink at any amusement park I've been to. So take that, Disney and Epcot and all that, I'd rather have the Draft Bar every day. But one more time, I'm gonna walk in there, show you the menu, because I highly recommend the menu.
I think you should try it.
Come right over here one more time. And once again, I'll show you all the different menu items. My favorite, I don't know, I think I'm gonna go with the Posh Puffin, which is the vodka with watermelon. So, yeah, watermelon's pretty much, I guess when it's, watermelon, I guess it's healthy for you, right? But Draft Bar, my favorite bar in Busch Gardens. All right, guys, it's a hot day. And you got a log flume right in front of you here where you want to cool off, but you can also cool off at the Cold Drinks Outpost, where they have popcorn and drinks, and that's the main things here. You get the buckets of popcorns, you can also get churros. So if you're over by Stanley Falls, check out the Cold Drinks Popcorn Outpost. All right, so we're on the back side here of the Zamora Cafe, and they're opening up a brand new patio bar, but I noticed this when I walked by. They actually, right there's the food lines, but actually here they do have a small patio bar here where you can actually buy some seltzers, some can and bottle beers and stuff like that. Now, I'm sure the new one's going to be a lot better, but at this point, you actually can get some alcohol here while you get your hot dogs and hamburgers. All right, so right by SheiKra, there's a couple little small stands. You got Dippin Dots stand right here by Stanley Falls, where you can go into Stanley Falls. And this is one of the more popular rides today because it is incredibly hot for a April day. But you got Dippin Dots, and then when you come over here, you got another area here. You can tell by all the different picnic areas here, but this one is SheiKra Eats. And here you can actually get a pretty good little menu here. You can get chicken and funnel cake with Mike's hot sauce. You get tender towers, funnel cake, sundaes, ice cream, chicken platters, and all that. So it's right by SheiKra, and of course it is one of the more popular places here. You can actually do all-day dining. I'm trying to see if they've actually got a menu that we can go with. This is more of a pickup place, so this is where you can actually pick up the mobile orders and stuff. But like I said, this is where you can get funnel cakes and the whole 9 yards there. If you look right there, you can get your drink refills and all that. So SheiKra Eats, snacks, drinks, and ice creams, and more. Like I said, mostly chicken tenders, funnel cakes, and ice cream. So if you buy SheiKra, this is where you want to go while your kids ride it. All right, we just left the Sesame area, the Sesame Safari, and of course, it's a hot day, so you're always looking for stands. And right here in between there in the Gwazi section is a snack area where you can actually get churros, and you can get Dippin Dots, chips, and pretzels and stuff like that. So if you get a little hot and before you get to the Sesame place, that's where you want to go. All right, we're right in front of Tiger Treasures, but this is a Let's Eat, and the bane of my existence is Chick-fil-A. Never been a big fan of Chick-fil-A, never really saw it, but right here in Jungala, they actually have a Chick-fil-A. So remember, it's not open on Sunday, but here you got all the fan favorites. Darken that up a little bit here. You've got the sandwich, spicy sandwich, the nuggets, waffle fries, the whole 9 yards here. So, but this is a Chick-fil-A right in the middle of an amusement park, which thank God, because why would we have anything original? So there we go, all the food options here at Busch Gardens Tampa. So what is your favorite there? Do you like the Draft Bar, or are you more of a fan of the Zambia Smokehouse? Let us know in the comments section. And once again, if you like what we do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see some more Busch Gardens Tampa videos, check out the one below.